So, how did you discover your passion for VFX?
It started while I was watching some movies sometimes with my dad, because my dad is like a very obsessed with all the Hollywood movies and all this stuff. So I just was watching lots of movies at this time, and like the way how it's been the way of storytelling, especially in the movie. It's obsessed me. Like it's like give me the interest and motivated me to think about this side, and especially I think Matrix, one of the movies, and as well Spider-Man, one of those movies that's like they ignite the first sparks for me. And when I started learning in the university, I started to know more about myself, especially to me, like I love to tell stories. So I want to tell the story, but at this time I don't have like that much of money or budget or do anything for learning like in a film school or any kind of stuff. So I have to think about other ways to tell my story, or to trying to tell my story. So I'm trying to learn to find another ways, and I found the CG and computer graphics is a good way for doing that without sometimes if you have to do something crazy, you have to have a big machine, but sometimes you can start from a very limited workspace. So you can do like a laptop and start do learning and stuff like that, and then you can after that do like extend your works. So I start to learn about computer graphics, visual effects especially, modeling, all this stuff, the basic stuff, and then I started to know about ethics and all this kind of stuff, as you know, and I started in love with them. I want to do like amazing ethics. I want to simulate lots of the stuff. And then the nature of Gaza and how Gaza have a lots of ethics, as you know, is lots of ethics is happen in real life. So you know, it's like you see them in every day in life. Sometimes during the wartime, sometimes it's just like you see and that's very sad. The explosion.
Really, you take references?
Yeah.
You
Sometimes you have to take references, and it's a bit sad that sometimes if there's no one die, I will take reference. But if someone die, I'm not allowed to take reference to other people that are suffering or something like that. But the way of the living in Gaza is just like see how things. It's just like it's not a very normal situation. But yeah, I mean we experience this real life ethics works. So I can name myself that someone came from a real visual effects to the fake visual effects, or to the computer graphics version of visual effects. Yeah, I mean that's basically for my start point. And then when a while I start learning about this kind of things, I started to know lots of people that they have the same interests from overseas, especially like you, and especially like lots of people from the Facebook groups that they help each other. They help me a lot when I have any question you can ask in those groups, and as well when I have like any things to share to the people, I can share as well, and I can show them the works, and they can give me the feedbacks, which is a very good a space for education, which is found the people that they have this the same passion, and they're trying to share the information without hesitation, and they're trying to educate each other like a self. Everyone have this self thoughts and self passion. I would say that like everyone have like this passion that toward like doing something good. So which is good. I mean, to gather all those people in the same group, and some people just give you lots of inspiration to do more. And I mean, this is one of the things that make me stronger while I'm studying. That's the people give you a good feedback and trying to push you to do more, and you feel like you feel sometimes you are not alone. You not do this stuff for no one. You have some kind of community trying to help each other not in terms of the technical workflows or how I think it should be done, but as well in terms of the motivational way of just do it, and you can do it, and you do amazing job. I'm not like I love with those comments. It's hurting me sometimes. I don't like someone to say to give me a good job or something like that. But I want to just have honest a very honest compliment or very honest comments that push me forward, and as well can help me to know what's the level that I am right now. So I don't want to like someone fool me or someone like lie on me to tell me that's the things that I'm not like I'm not like very good in this one, and then it's just like someone told me you're good because he's my friend or something like that. No, I all the time I'm trying to be honest as well with myself about my performance and my skills, and all the time I'm trying to feel good. I'm trying to think about, even if I'm working right now in animal or any place, the only concern for me is just my performance should be good, and I feel like I'm doing something for the company, which is something that's I think of too much.
That's a great mindset.
Thank you.
So how long did it take you to master the required skills in order to create like let's say portfolio or a show reel for VFX studios?
Yeah, it's like I don't know if it's too long time, but I started learning in I think at the end of 2015. So after 1 year of the last war in Gaza, so 2014. So 2015, at the end of 2015, I started to learn about this. I started working in the industry 2019, at the end of 2019. So I don't know, 4 years or 5 years, something like that.
Yeah.
4 years. During the 4 years, I was studying at the university, side by side, learning Houdini or learning the softwares that can through those software can draw my ideas or the things that I think tell the things that I'm trying to tell to the people. So those tools, I try to master them, sometimes by myself, sometimes by the groups of people that they help me a lot, friends and lots of people in the community outside Gaza trying to help me a lot. And at the same time, while I'm studying this kind of thing, I was very careful of my degree in university to have very good marks and all this kind of stuff. So my family, they still like happy with this kind of stuff. And I like satisfy the community as well. So that's I'm doing very well. But I have another war. I just take it with myself. I'm just fighting another side of things that no one know about it, which is good. That you just people that see you doing very well in the side that they want to see you doing very well in it. And you have another things to think about. It's just to be good in something different than all the things that you already done. And it's helped me a lot because after finishing the bachelor degree, I got hired by the university for a teaching assistant position for I think 1 year, and then after 1 year they extended to me for another semester before I left Gaza, which is very good, which gave me works and give me a new experience to educate people to start learning from the students as well. So it was a very good experience for me. It's not very bad, but yeah, I mean it's helped me a lot. But yeah, this is things that from the education point of view.
So was your study related to your CG, let's say online learning?
Not that much, but in some aspect, it's a bit related. There's like a Python programming and some stuff, which is the programming side, is a bit related in some technical sides in my artworks. So it can help me a lot for doing some tools and for helping me. And other side, sometimes like I'm trying to learn about interactive media. I don't know, it's not very related with what I'm trying to tell about. Just give me an idea. Sometimes give me the idea about the storytelling. So there's some topics talk about the visual storytelling or something like that. So there's a bit of connections, which is a bit good. Mainly the technical side of the storytelling or of fusion softwares is a bit away from the university, just like something different.
So do you often find yourself comparing your skills or work to other people online?
Yeah, I mean, comparing in a good way. That's in the way that's push you forward, not the way that hold you back. It's just trying all the time to look at other people as an inspiration and as people that are trying to help you to expand your imagination about something and trying to think about the artworks on our technical side in a different way. So for sure I'm looking for all the master people to look at their artworks and study from them, and all the time trying to push myself forward when I see someone do something good. So I'm for sure not comparing in terms of looking after myself through seeing those different people artworks and get inspired from their works.
Mm-hmm. When was the first time you saw a movie in a theater?
In a theater, I think in Adelaide, Australia. So it was in Adelaide.
The first time you saw a movie was in Adelaide.
After 2 days from arriving to Australia, I went to watch Joker, the first movie I watched in the cinema. Because I don't know if you know about Gaza, does it have a cinema or theater or this kind of stuff? So we don't have this. You can't watch movie in cinema. You know, it's like you have a laptop or something like that, or on TV.
Oh yeah.
And TV is a very old one, so it's not like a very something is just coming into cinema. So it's different. I think we used to have a theater, not a theater like art theater or something like that in Gaza, but it's been is gone by the airstrike. So there's no this is the last one. I think I don't know if it's 2016 or 2018. It's just like it's just gone. Yeah, I mean that's one of the things I really enjoy it, and I like to go to the cinema until now. And I really like to. For the first time, I watched the Joker. Then I told myself I haven't watched movie before in terms of the experience of the cinema and as well. I watched after that Ford vs Ferrari after Joker as well in the cinema as well. I enjoyed the experience and then 17 the movie, and then watched the last one before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, it was Parasite. So it's a good trailer for the pandemic. It's a good movie for the start in the pandemic. So yeah, I watched this movie for the last one with my friends.
Great. How many interviews did you wind up with?
In Gaza. You mean in Gaza?
Yes.
In Gaza, I did an interview with the Quixel Megascan, Quixel people, like the Quixel company in Sweden, and I did one with Mail Film. So I did two. This only two in terms of the visual effects industry, and I got the two was aligned, was at the same time. So the Mail Film one was before. When I just get a response from them, the Quixel is a very long process of the job, so you have to do tests and do waiting and kind of stuff. So while I'm doing testing, I'm waiting the Mail Film side, and they are very, very quick and fast in terms of all the process.
Have you ever thought about expressing your lived experiences through art, the work that you do, or some other way?
Yeah, I was when I started doing my profile or my show reel, I was crazy enough to think about doing a short movie by myself in Gaza and under all this kind of situation with laptop. So I was having an idea to tell a story about the remnants of war, the war remnants, which is like the remnant of bombs and all this stuff that's just remain after the war, or after the war, or after the military stuff gone. You found us military stuff that still exists in the ground and still risky for the kids and children's. And I was taught those kind of stuff that just seem that it doesn't work, and it's just like little creatures that can take life of old kids and children's without. So I was trying to tell that those kind of things is not meant to be in this position without working. It was targeting someone and it doesn't work, but it will work at one time when anyone touch it. So I was have this kind of concept I drew it with my teacher and a friend in Gaza, and he helped me a lot. So we trying to just like to have like this little creature, this little bombs have little tentacles. It's not, it will not explode around you, just take your life in a very silent way. And just have some sort of tentacles and trying to take everyone touch this kind of stuff. So I was trying to think to do this too much. I did the assets, the modeling, all the stuff, and maybe I showed you sometimes some of the stuff. I did the procedural animation and did some tools like a tree tools that it was exist in my reel for this shot. But I started to believe at the end of time when I was leaving Gaza that my laptop cannot do that at the moment, because I can't do all this kind of stuff by myself. And yeah, I wish one day finish it, because I have other things, but just like I need to do the shading and all this stuff to make it done. And I wish I will one day I will do it, and I will do it in real time or some kind of this kind of stuff, not in the old-fashioned ways.
Yeah, that would be great.
So my reels, all the works in the reel that I have before I left Gaza, it meant for this short movie. So during my works, I want to make some tools. So I was like, thought it's like I'm a company, so I want to do some tools for myself. So it can help me a lot if I would work as a freelancer after that or something like that. Because I've never thought about leaving Gaza too much. I dream of this kind of things, but I don't think it work, because let's think about it. Like, your situation, you can't go out. It's very hard to go out, even if someone wanna hire you. And the interest of the visual effects studios to hire someone from the war zone or from the place, like, is very, very dangerous. It's a bit hard. It used to be very, very hard. So I was thinking that I might maybe get some freelancer from the small companies or from small media companies. So I was like, trying to prepare myself as well while I'm doing this short film to do some tools to help me a lot to make my life easy if I'm gonna go work in freelancing. As well, I have a Patreon page. I remember at that time, and I shared those kind of things, and I have like a 25 or 28 people. They supported me at Patreon at this time. So this one is just the idea of making a movie just helped me a lot to get a job, and it's helped me a lot to help other people with those tools that I share with them.
That's great. So if I summarize, you get recruited by the mill showing this show reel.
Exactly.
Or a piece of your movie.
Exactly. So the tree simulation, some of the procedural modeling stuff, yeah.
That's amazing.